All right, so we're going to have a look at a Venn diagram now. We've got 3 circles, okay, examining how many students like football or played football, soccer, and netball, okay? So to begin with, as usual, let's have a look at the first question. How many students were surveyed? So like we did in the previous question, we just have to add all those numbers up, okay? So quickly, that's...
5 plus 3 plus 2 plus 19 plus 20 plus 6 plus 7
plus 11. That will get you 73. Because I already did it. Now, for the next question, how many students only play football? Remember, this is the number for only football. It's just a number beside that circle. All right, so the answer to that is 5. Similarly, if I want to know how many students only play netball, that's the number here. So that's only netball here. Okay? Now, next question, how many students play football or soccer? So remember, all means you have to add all the numbers inside these 2 circles. So football circle is here, okay? And the soccer circle is here. So we have to add all the numbers inside those 2 circles, okay? So, I forgot to write this question. That's 7, okay. That one, so we've got 5 plus 3 plus
2 plus 19 plus 20 plus 6.
Okay, and if you do that in the calculator, you get 55. Okay, so I'll just add an additional note here. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing for the next question because it says how many students play football or netball. Okay, so let's look at the 2 circles for football and netball. So this time we're adding football, and so 5 plus 3 plus 20 plus 19 plus 6 plus 7. Okay, so that's 60 students that play football and netball. Okay, next question. How many students play both soccer and netball? So we've got an and question here. Remember, that means inside the 2, sorry, between the 2 circles. So soccer and netball. So soccer and netball is here. So the circle in between them is here. So just label it in purple. So this is your soccer and netball numbers. So we've got 20 plus 6, so that's 26. Okay? Okay, for your reference. Next question. How many students play both football and netball? So I've got another and question here. I'll do it in red here. Football and netball, but not soccer. All right, let's just stop up to here. Let's just have a look at the circles between football and netball. Because it says and. Between football and netball, we're looking at this part of the circle here. So let me do it in a darker color. Okay, so this is your football and netball numbers. Now let's have a look at the next part of the sentence. But not soccer. Not soccer. As you can see, this 20 here is part of this soccer, so we don't want to include that from this region. So the answer is just 19. Okay? All right, next question. How many students play both football and soccer, but not netball? So similar question as to what we did here. Let's just have a look at this number between football and soccer. Football and soccer, got these 2 here. The numbers in between them. I'll do it in the darker color here. So we've got 30 and 20. And then it says not netball after that. So as you can see, this 20 again, unfortunately, is part of this netball again. So we want to exclude that again like previous question. So the answer is just 3. All right, let's keep going. How many students play soccer? I'll do it in black this time. Or netball, but not football. Okay, once again, 2 parts to this question. Let's just stop up to here. Play soccer or netball. Remember, all means add all the numbers between, so not between, in soccer and netball. So all the numbers in soccer and all the numbers in netball. Okay, I'm just going to write them out. So all the numbers in soccer is 3, 20, 6, and 2. Let's just start with that. So from soccer, I've got 3 plus 2 plus 20 plus 6. Now from netball, I've got, from here, I've got 7 and 19. You don't want to count 20 and 6 because I already counted it here. So it's just an additional 7 plus 19. That's just this up to this part of the question. Now let's look at the next part of the question in red. Now they want us to exclude football. So from these two circles, we can see that if I want to exclude circle, I need to get rid of this part here. So the numbers 19 and 20, I need to get rid of because that's part of the football circle. I don't want anything to do with football. Oh, there's a bit more as well as the 3. See, anything that's in the football circle right here, I want to get rid of. So I want to get rid of 3, 20 and 19 in my calculation over there. So 3 gone, 19 gone. 20, it's just 2 plus 6 plus 7. And that is 8 plus 7, 15. Okay? So that's how you break the question down into two parts to make your life easier. We're going to do the same technique here. How many students, so I'll do it in purple this time. How many students do not play both football and netball? Okay, with this one, it's not like this question, I take it back. Do not play both football and netball. So instead of calculating not play both football and netball, let's have a look at our answer if I want to know how many students play football and netball. So let's just look at this part of the question here. Okay? So football and netball, and means in between the circles. So football and netball in between the circles. Football and netball in between the circles is here again. 19 and 20. So 19 plus 20. That's 39. However, the question is not that. So if it's not 39, our whole total, remember from the first question, is 73. So if I want to calculate not that, you do 73, take away that number. And that will give you the opposite of football and netball because we don't want that. It's the opposite. So if you do that, you'll get 34 students who do not play both football and netball. All right, last question. Let's try the similar technique. How many students do not play either soccer or netball? Okay, so once again, the best technique to calculate any not question is to calculate the opposite of it. So let's calculate how many students play soccer or netball. Remember, all means add all the numbers inside the soccer and netball. So if I do that, soccer and netball, that's soccer here, netball here. So if I was to write all the numbers out, oh, you know what? The easiest way, instead of writing all the soccer and the netball numbers, is to write the numbers that are not in the soccer and netball circles. Okay, so do you get what I mean? Okay, so this is my soccer circle, this is my netball circle, but I want to know all the numbers besides everything inside these two circles. Yeah, because this is not. So if I exclude everything in this part of the two circles, it just leaves me with 5 and 11. So that's your answer. That would be the easiest way. 5 plus 11, that's 16. Okay? Now just one more thing. If I change the question and said, what is the probability of choosing a student that only play football? What you need to do is get that number and put it over a fraction over the total number of students, 73. Okay? So that would be your answer if they ask you what the probability is. You just have to basically get your answer and put it over 73 or the total in your question. Okay?